me out the way. Because a lot of people, when they come to the show, they don't realize that I'm technically not in the show.
Right. You kind of like...
Right.
I'm just the pilot.
Like the MC.
Yeah.
The first show, I'm like, okay, I see now how this works.
Yeah, it's like I'm the pilot. I'm just making sure everything flows smooth, but
Yeah.
everything else is the cast, and they just rock out crazy. So that is literally the birth of Made Man, the Made Man Improv Show.
I
dope as hell.
love that. I love
Yes.
everything about that story.
For real, like you definitely opened my eyes up to something new and something different. And I was like, this is so refreshing to have something positive, something fun and entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
this is.
Yep.
She's
I love
got
it, and I
a
love the
little
energy.
ice cream left in her ice cream cone. Got a little ice cream left in her ice cream cone.
This is
For
improv.
y'all that can't hear or see, he over here messing with other people.
Yeah,
walking by.
we got a window. They can hear us from outside.
Y'all shouldn't have told me that they can hear us, because now it's just like if I don't say anything, I'm rude. So it's like they walking past and it's just like, boom, we in a trophy case and they can see us. So I'm sorry.
Basically.
That won't happen
pretty
again.
much.
Yes, it will.
I was about to say,
It's gonna
you
happen
might.
again. It's gonna happen again. Sorry.
Right.
But yes, I love that. I love that story. The amount of humility that you had to have when you came back,
Yes.
and build. You feel like that like built your muscle up to be able to actually build your show because you had to start completely back over.
Absolutely, and I'm grateful to God that it happened that way, because the J Blend Made Man at Vincennes University is a totally different J Blend Made Man from what people are witnessing now, and it's not like change; it's just growth. Like literally, I used to have shows where I'm talking about 500 plus people. People understand that Vincennes Fashion Show is. It was the thing. It was the thing to be at. ISU came, IU came, USI. It was just like, it was the thing. And it was just packed wall to wall. And it was just like so many people there. And I would literally jump into the crowd with the microphone and just literally start roasting people. I had a session was like, y'all smell that? And people's heads start dropping down. I was like, it's a rotisserie fest. And then I just go, and I would literally just go and just roast people. And I would really just go clown people. But I got to a point in my life to where it was just like, am I doing more? I know I don't want to say I'm overthinking it, but I was just like, I feel like I'm doing more harm than good by doing stuff like that. A lot of people pay good money to come to your show. They get there on time, get in the front row just to be grilled. I'm like,
It didn't
like
sit well with you.
they didn't sit well with me. I'm talking about just cooking people right, like Benihana style, just right in front of everybody. Just put them on the little grill and just cook people. And back then I had no filter, none of that. So whatever on the outside, like I might get on the outside of Paris, I might get on something that we knew happened. Like I might, like and it just,
Anything to get a reaction.
and it was just a thing. But I started to tell myself, Justin, as a host, people try to put me in the comedian box, and I don't think I wear that, but it's whatever. But as a host, the easiest thing for you to do is to draw attention by trying to talk about somebody. That's why I don't allow it at my shows now. Like people pay good money to come in here, sit front row to enjoy it. Let's not make them a priority. Now listen, I will say this. If we have hecklers, that's a totally different story. All bets are off.
Then you ask for it.
Then you ask for it. Then I'm gonna give you your money's worth.
Right.
That's the only way. And I think throughout the run of the Made Man Improv Show, I think we only had that one time.
Okay.
Because y'all understand like the vibes and stuff there. It's like more like a family vibe.
True.
So if somebody, sometimes people come to the family functions a little inebriated, a little drunk, a little tipsy, and then they, they want to, feel themselves publicly. And then it's just like you got to go.
Let me
into
humble you.
Bring
it down a few notches.
Exactly, and that's not even necessarily for Justin. That's not for me. That's not for Jay Blend.
Yeah.
That's because I had so many people come to this class who's using this platform to build courage, and who's using this platform to kind of like build confidence.
Yeah, you're not
so
gonna rip that down.
You're not about to rip that down. We work too hard for it. We work too hard for it. So if I ever get out of body or I resort back to that VUJ Blend, it's only and it has nothing to do with me no more. It's only because they work too hard for you to be coming here trying to act a fool.
Like these are my people. I got their back.
Exactly.
So.
Facts.
Exactly.
But like I said, I won't even speak on that for too long because it only happened once out of 14 shows, and it was just a little moment. So. It was good.
True.
I like that you built a community along with your platform. That's
I
too
had
easy.
it. You see? Did you hear the inhale?
That's too easy.
See, but the thing is, my eyes said, Justin, you just said, like literally, you literally just said you wasn't that person no more.
Okay.
I know,
and then
right?
I said,
Come right on there.
Look at how God works.
and then you jump right in to save the day.
Are you?
All right, now.
He said, so you gonna stand on that today or no?
He said, all right, let me see. I'm about to test you real quick.
You
I
passed.
passed.
Capping right
Okay,
there.
cool. I passed. Golly,
A
that
good
was
host
too
redirects the conversation.
right.
Gotta
Hello.
keep you focused.
Hello. That was too perfect. I see what you did there, big fella.
Right.
It was.
And tests come in all forms, y'all.
I'm telling
Whew.
you. No, for real
Sorry.
though. Like what you just said is exactly why I came to your open cast or not open call.
Open session.
Open session.
Yeah.
Open something. You know what you say.
Is that open something?
Hey, it was like 3 years ago, right?
Facts. Dang, that's crazy.
I know, right?
That's crazy.
But I'm like, you know what? The energy is like unmatched to anything I ever experienced in any type of social setting. I didn't really know nobody. I was there by myself, but it was like I felt so comfortable with everybody there. And that's like really a struggle for me too, just speaking publicly and like that confidence, like you said.
Right.
Like it's been a struggle for me, and I feel like just being around different people and you kind of being like the gateway for like different connections that I've made with other people has gotten me out of my comfort zone a little bit.
And that's super dope to even hear, because that's for me, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Like I realized that my superpower is connecting people.
Yeah.
And once I start tapping into that and saying that I can do this on different forms and different avenues, like it don't have to just be through y'all come watch me at a show, and then maybe we can chop it up afterwards.
Yeah.
Like I never want to put off that that Hollywood persona, and I don't think I do.
No.
And some people say, well, because of what you stand on, I might not approach you. But once you get beyond that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once you get what I stand on it like pridefully, because it's something I built, and it's because of I can share the journey like this and let people know, what I went through to have to get here. So it's not like a bragging and boasting thing. It's more of like, nah, come over here. It's love over here. Like you come to the show, it's love over here. You come to the class, it's love over here. You come to anything that I do, the Fox Box sessions, it's love over here. A lot of people say, I'm kind of nervous.
That's
I'm going to come in here and I'm not going to talk. I'm going to come to your show and I'm not going to do nothing. I'm sitting in the corner. They front row.
Okay.
I'm
They
like,
be the main ones.
who you come with? I came by myself, but I met Brittany and Lauren right here.
No, really, like I went
live after this.
Like when she first did it, I was like, "You gonna do an improv?" I said, "That's kind of dope." I was like, "You should go ahead and do that. Step outside your comfort zone." She did it, and then like shortly thereafter is when she got tickets to the show. That's when I came to your show. That was in 2018.
Yeah, he was like, he's so dope. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you these tickets for free because I want y'all to be there that much.
I did
You
that.
remember that?
No.
Yes, you did.
So y'all owe me some money.
That's love.
No, because I paid for the second show, bro. You got your money back.
No.
But yeah, like so, and I had only heard of it through her, and then I went and I was like, "This is so dope that we have somebody doing something like this in the city." It was so much fun. It was a pretty packed house. There was no seats.
Yeah, it was every show was sold out.
Every show
was sold out, and it was so much fun. Like we was laughing with the people next to us and joking, and like I had so much fun at that show.
When I realized,
it's such a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, when I realized, like, Justin, this is it. Like, it was literally that moment, like what y'all kind of like have a testament to of like, when I came, the people beside me, because I was thinking like Theater at the Fort is dope, but it's 200, it's a 200 plus seater, but it's like this, it's like, it don't look like it. It looked like everything's kind of packed, but I was just like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not fully aware of how people are going to react being this close to each other.
True.
And then once we actually did it, there was no complaints, and people, it was like bonds like instantly were built, because when you come to the show, it's an experience. So when you get to be next to, okay, I got my friend right here, but I'm sitting next to a stranger right here, they become a part of that experience with you. And it's a part of the show where I'd be like, introduce yourself to your neighbor.
True.
And it's such a good vibe during the show that's been created that you can't be in a bad mood and go. Like if you went, you was mad at your boo and y'all sit next to each other. By the time you leave, y'all gonna forget what happened in the car.
I'll go a step further. It's been couples
dope.
who they got into it on social media. They don't really fox with each other like that. Like she will be here with her new boo, and he will be here with his new boo, and it will still just be peace.
Wow.
Like it'll still just be peace. I know people who got quote unquote beef, and they would come and they would coexist in that space and forget about it because that vibe,
It's not that type
I
of vibe.
never ever, and this is maybe a tip to anybody who's pursuing the performing arts or whatever. I never ever put time and energy to promote, leave the negative energy at home and security will be heavily enforced. And because when you start planting that seed in people's heads, people start thinking like, okay, what kind of event is this? You know what I'm saying? You got to say security will be heavily enforced. And when you got to start putting the emphasis on that, that's when you start taking away from the actual product.
It does.
That's why I never really I might say it once just because I want to gloat and congratulate my cast. I might say, yeah, we sold out another show. But I never stopped and really just put emphasis on, yeah, we sold out another show, because it's like you can sell out as many shows you want, but if your product is not there, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference between somebody like trying to support you. You can send somebody some money to support them and just be done with them. But when somebody can really stand up here and really like vouch for your product, that's a whole nother level. So then it makes the sold out shows that much better.
Somebody that will come to the show once and somebody that will come over and over again and tell other people about it. That's the difference. Like you want to have those repeat, customers, but with that show, it's an improv show, so you get something different every time you come.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the dope part about it too. Is you're never gonna have the same experience twice.
Even if we show the same sketches, which the first people don't realize that the first 4 shows, we only made 1 show. And we said we're just going to show it 4 times. Now, would it been improv? Yeah, the games and stuff is going to be different. The crowd picks the topics and stuff, so that's going to be different. But the format and the sketches, those are pre-written. The sketches are pre-written, so that stuff just kind of you know what I'm saying? We did that show 4 times and was trying to tell the people who came the first 2 times, like, don't get tickets this time. Let somebody else let somebody else try to get tickets. But like I said, like let's kind of piggybacking off what you said, it was super dope because it's just like, we're literally telling them they're about to watch the same movie. It's like, you want to go see this movie?
But not really.
Yeah. But just a couple tweaks and stuff here and there. But they
director cut.
By that time, they already knew, said, nope. This time I'm going to raise my hand and I'm going to throw out a suggestion. And then y'all going to do something totally different. So that's when I say it becomes an experience because you see how much control you have over the show. You come to the show, and if you are coming to the show with that negative energy, I promise you're not going to leave with that.
That's a gift, Justin, creating experiences.
Definitely.
Yeah,
and that's really what you do for real.
Blessed by the Most High.
With the kickbacks, with the everything,
that's true
the class,
too. Yeah,
like all that.
I've been to a kickback too. Like it's a vibe. Like,
I got a little crazy there because y'all start tag teaming up on the games and stuff. Yeah, we'll talk about that off air though.
Well, winning is everything.
I guess so.
Can't argue with greatness.
Sorry.
Yeah,
right.
But did you die though?
No, you're right. No, my spirit did. My spirit left, but
whatever.
That was a good time too.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yep. So, along with your production company, so what else do you have on the books? As far as like business goes.
As far as business, now we talking about business. It's anything with a dollar attached to it, right?
That's absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm actually working on a spinoff show. To the Made Man Improv Show, because like as we just said, the Made Man Improv Show, we go off of energy, we go off of crowd. So if we can get 200 people, if we can get 300 people, I feel like that makes for a better show. But with everything going on now with the pandemic and everything going on in society, it's just like we can't have 200, 300 people in those spaces. Yeah. So and plus, I don't feel like I can have. Just like, okay, I can't operate a Made Man show at 50% capacity. True. Because we go off of the energy and the vibes. So what I did was I created a spinoff show. There's more just like an inverted version of the Made Man show. So the Made Man show, you get about 75% improv games, about 25% comical sketches and stuff. So now this one is like the opposite. It's like 75% sketches, 25% improv games. So if people compared the Made Man show to like Wild 'N Out, this would be more so of like a In Living Color.
Okay.
More like a Saturday Night Live with the comical sketches. It's a smaller, intimate crowd, smaller cast, but it's just like right there in your lap, and it's still a variety show. So when I say a variety show, I'm talking about I don't want to really.
I get you.
Yeah, I don't want to really say too much until we actually drop it. But when I say,
concept.
when I say it's coming, like, and it's serious. I can't even say the name because the name is well, actually I can say the name. because I told y'all to hold on to my mentor's name at the first time, put it in the back pocket. Take it out your back pocket. Boom. So Bam, which is my mentor, I wanted to incorporate his name in the name of this show, and then my buddy Boone, who